Give me one moment. I've always thought about how, not like a lad. Lately I've been thinking about this one thing. I've been thinking about how much we work, right? How much we need to work in this economy to survive. It's pretty wild. I mean, the job market is, dude, it's fucking wild, you know? Because before it's like, oh, yep, I'm gonna go do this degree, you know, and then I'm gonna go do an engineering degree, and now I'm an engineer. Or you know, what else? I'm gonna study to be a physio, and now I'm a physio. But I feel like now it's more competitive, you know, and it's not as simple as like, go to uni, get a degree, get a job. People go to uni, they get a degree, but then they can't find a job, right? Because it's that competitive. It's wild, man. Also, I've just been thinking about how, you know, we work, you know, you've probably heard this before, how like you sleep for a third of your life, right? And then you also work for a third of your life. Like, I've just been thinking about how, by the way, you know, I'm 18. I've got a long life, a long lavished life ahead of me, right? I've got a big life ahead of me. But I've just been thinking, it's crazy how much time you really work. Like 5 days a week, you're working, right? And you're working like from the morning to the afternoon, 9 o'clock to like 9 to 5. You know, let's just think about the idea of a 9 to 5. You wake up on a Monday, you go to work, you come back, you cook, you watch a bit of TV, and then you go to sleep. That's your life. Motherfucker, that's your life. And again, it's not a new thing, but it's just, I can't fathom that. It's like, this is life. This is what life is. It's about working for a company, getting that paycheck. And on the weekends, you're not even truly free on the weekends, because it's like, you got to do grocery shopping, right? You got to do your groceries. You got to pay you got to worry about bills. You got to worry about taxes, right? So it's like, you're never truly free, are you? You're never really truly free. It's just something I've been thinking about, because right now, I'm in my first semester of psychology. And the reason I chose psychology is because I thought it'd be interesting to learn about the brain, right? Learning about how the brain works, you know, etc., etc. But as of right now, dude, I haven't done the work for the past like 5 weeks, bro. And, you know, I've allegedly used artificial intelligence on every one of my assignments, allegedly, maybe. Right? I mean, but who knows anymore, right? Climate change, yeah, who knows, bro? But, you know, it's like, is AI gonna take over? Bro, it's a good question. It's a really good question. But yeah, right now, you know, I don't want to do psychology anymore. I haven't attended my classes for the past 5 weeks. It's not mandatory, I don't think, hopefully. It's not mandatory to attend my tutorials, but I haven't been attending my classes. I want to change degrees. I'm thinking about doing media and communications. I'm making a YouTube video, media and communications, media. I'm communicating right now, and it's an informal media. Let's do media and communications. How about that? You know, maybe we can do advertising. Maybe I could do, I don't know, this other stuff I could probably do. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. The sky is beautiful. You know, because I've been thinking I want to go hike. I want to hike. I want to like be, you know, I was thinking about like, I want to live in a van and just drive around and just, you know, live in a fucking van and just walk and hike and look at nature and touch a tree and shit like that, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I've just been thinking about how the reality of life. I was thinking about like, you know, what if there was a world where no one had to work? Like, imagine your life, right? If you didn't have to work, but then obviously if you didn't work, well then you don't have money, right? And you need money. So then it brings me to the next question. Well, imagine you had the money and you didn't have to work. Well, that's called being rich. That's called being rich. But I mean, even rich people have to work. Depends how rich you are. But yeah, I've just been thinking about that. You know, Nathan, imagine you had a mil in your bank account. But when you really deep it, most people are millionaires. Technically, I'm a millionaire because the house I live in is worth what, like, it's worth $1 million, couple million. It's worth at least $1 million. The house that I'm living in is worth at least $1 million. So I'm technically a millionaire. But does it look like it? Does it? No, I'm not. Because I don't have a Ferrari, I don't have nothing. But yeah, man, it's just. Also, I've been thinking about this is just me talking, right? It's just me talking, and you're watching, you're observing. I've also been thinking about the age of information. We have so much information. You're watching information right now. You're observing information currently right now. But I feel like it's, you know, it's not all, like, sometimes it's pretty bad. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes too much information is bad, because it's like, I feel like I would be more fulfilled if I didn't have access to YouTube or social media. I definitely, like, that's been something I've also been thinking about. I feel like I would be more happy without social media. Look, I'm gonna just be the one to say it. I believe that social media, like, has changed the world. Good. Look, here's the thing. Let's just talk about technology as a whole. Let's talk about technology as a whole. Look, there's good, but then there's also the bad, right? That's just, there's good and there's bad, and that's the dilemma with technology, is that there's so much good, right? There's so much good stuff about technology, but there's just a load of shit as well, a load of absolute dog shit, right? Actual, like, horse dewey, like, right? Technology, you can cure some cancers. We're curing diseases. We got Ozempic. We got radiation fucking surgery. We got a bunch of stuff, man. Like, you know, if you have a look at, like, orthodontists, right? Technology has made that happen. Like, with the tools, and they sculpture, like, 3D printing. They 3D print the like, you know, your retainer. It's like, I have to wear a retainer. That's technology. This camera I'm fucking recording with, technology, this microphone, DJI sponsor me, please, is technology. But then, look at the bad, it's social media, where it's like, the reason I'm saying, like, oh yeah, you like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, like, that's like, is because of social media, and that's, yeah, I mean, that's just a small thing. But I mean, if we just look at the way I see it is, like, I look back at the time where my parents grew up, 70s, 80s, 90s. I view the 90s as like, or the 80s as like, wake up, dude, I'm gonna go skateboard, you know, I'm gonna go to the mall, right? If I want to ask a girl that, I just walk up to her and be like, hey, I think you're pretty, let's go get ice cream at the mall. Like, it's simple, it's simple, dude. I feel like life, again, this is probably wrong, this is just my worldview, but I just feel like life in the 60s, 80s, 70s was just much more simple, dude. It's just, like, a lot more simple. It's, dude, you wake up, dude, there's no technology, there's no Andrew Tate, dude, there's no manosphere, you can't see how there's another school shooting in America. You can't see how there's a fatal car crash, like, 5 blocks away from me. You can't see all the bad and the tragic. But then it's also good to see the bad and the tragic, because it makes you more aware. See, that's where it's just a seesaw that keeps on going. It's just a seesaw. That's what technology is. It's like, oh, this is so good. Look at this. Research, health. We just cured another cancer. Social media. 5 people have committed suicide because of AI fucking, dude, it's just like, the world, bro, if we just look at, like, the last, like, 20, 30, 40 years, I've been thinking about this as well. If we look at the last 20, 30, 40 years of mankind, so much has changed. Dude, go back, like, 50 years ago, AI wasn't a thing, dude. I mean, even less than that, AI wasn't a thing. Dude, I use Claude AI. I don't know if you want to, again, Claude sponsor me. I've been using Claude AI. Before ChatGPT, everyone was using ChatGPT. Dude, I remember when I first used ChatGPT. Dude, it was fucking crazy, man. I remember I used it in English. This was like year 10 English. Sorry, Miss Batman. This was in year 10 English. And I had a document. It was a closed passage, right? So it's like, Mary had a lamb. And then you look at the word bank and it's like, oh, it's little. Mary had a little lamb. I know that. Okay, cool. Right? So it's a closed passage. So I just downloaded the doc, right? So this was at the time, this was like, ChatGPT had been out for quite a little bit. This is where they allowed you to attach files. So I downloaded the Google Doc of the closed passage. I attached file, I selected the file, I pressed enter on ChatGPT, waited legit about like 4 or 5 seconds, maybe not even that, and it just completed the whole thing. And I just copy and pasted it into the doc, submitted it. Bro, I was like this. Like, I was shocked. I was shocked at that. I don't know why I'm checking my phone, nothing even happened, but I was shocked by that. That's how shocked I am. I'm fucking hallucinating notifications. That's how shocked I was. It's crazy, dude. It's wild. Yeah, AI, man. Dude, I took a photo of, like, I was cooking eggs one time. I took a photo. I was like, AI, I asked it, like, oh, is my eggs cooked? It was like, hey, give it another minute. Then you can eat it, Nathan. I was like, cheers, mate. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's crazy. Dude, I've used... allegedly, right? Allegedly, I don't know for sure, right? But let's just say that there's a guy named Nathan. He's not me. It's someone else. And let's just say that he's been using artificial intelligence on things he shouldn't be using it on. Look, man. Hey, if you can't beat him, join him. That's what he says. That's not what I say. That's what he says. If you can't beat him, then join him. He's been using AI on certain tasks and and assessments, let's just say, that he probably shouldn't be using it on. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The world is just it's just changing, like, so quick, dude. Give it a year and then, like, give it a year and, like, we're just like this is like the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, and then this is like 2000s. It's like, it's like, dude, we're so... Stop, bro. It's actually crazy, man. And, like, one concept that I've been trying to hone in on is... One thing I've been trying to do more is that I'm trying to find meaning. I'm trying to find meaning right now. I make music. I make music, I rap. I say, I'm gonna be. No, I actually do. I'm not taking the piss there. I do rap and I do make beats. So that allows me to have that meaning. I have that meaning there. I can wake up, make a song, be fulfilled, like, yeah. I feel like a lot of people, you ask them, like, oh, what's your hobby? Yo, James, what's your hobby? Oh, me, dude, I'll just watch TikTok, I'll go on Instagram, oh, dude, and I'll watch YouTube, bro, and I'll be watching Netflix as well, dude. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of sad. It's kind of fucking sad. Jacob, whatever his name was, come on, dude. Do you play any sports? Nah, dude, nah. Nah, it's not. That ain't really for me. Sports, that ain't for me. It's like, I'm not dogging everyone, but it's like, again, I feel like go back to, like, I feel like go back 40, 50, 60 years, and I feel like people were just happier. I feel like, again, that's just my opinion. I'm going off there's no evidence. There's no scientific evidence. This is just Nathan speaking. But I feel like people were happier. I feel like people, they had more meaning because you didn't know. You like, now I can go on Twitter, dude. I can look at actually anything on planet Earth. I could look at actually anything on planet Earth, bro. I could look at fairies, like, where did he say? I could look at fairies, I could look at, dude, I could look at anything, bro. Bro, I could look at anything. Like furries, I could look at sports, I could look at fucking, dude, I'll tell you what I've been watching a lot. Like I used to watch these like the police body cam footage. I've been seeing on my YouTube, like XQC reacts to body cam footage. It's like, whoa, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, I've just been, I've been trying to, but it's interesting because it's like, when you try and find your meaning and purpose, it feels like, yeah, I don't know what I feel like, let me, also, what I was gonna say is that people are too focused on being perfect, man. You know, like, again, this is a hot take, dude, but I'll be like, one time I went to a restaurant, like a club, I live in Australia, by the way, right? I went to a club, not as in nightclub, where people get drunk and just smash each other. I'm talking about the club as in you sit down, it's like bistro, it's like a pub, kind of. So I went to the club, and then I saw these like girls, like they were like 12-year-old, they were 12, right? But they had like full, like they had makeup on, and I was like, 2026, do what you want, but it's like, do you need the makeup? You're legit 12 months. You're not 12 months old. You're 12 years old, right? It's like, do you need that? You're 144 months old. Do you really need that? Again, it's just, I don't know, because and I feel like why are they wearing makeup? Well, it's because they see shit online. They see the stuff on TikTok. Like, I feel like we're all plagued. It's like a virus. It's like we're all just plagued. Like if everyone just like sat outside and just looked at the trees, or if everyone just like, if everyone could like press a button and you get like teleported to like this nice beach with some nice trees and the sky is beautiful, you get to look at the birds. Man, I'm looking at there's like 5 birds in a flock, they're all in a pattern, they're just flying away. That's fucking beautiful, man. I can't show you, but like just looking at nature, just looking at the trees just going by, I love looking at clouds, man. I fucking love looking at clouds. It's calming, it's peaceful, right? Whereas we're all just locked in our houses and we're just looking at our phones and jerking off and shit, man. It's like, come on, dude. Life's beautiful, you just gotta look up. No one looks up, everyone's on their phone like, oh my god, Lily has left me undelivered for 5 days. Oh no! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose aura. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing, boy? I used to, what are you doing, boy? What are you doing, bruh? Who gives a fuck if Lily leaves you undelivered for 5 days? Who gives a you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I don't use Instagram, I don't use TikTok for personal use. I guess I might upload sections of this video on YouTube to get exposure, interactions, likes, subscribers, awesome, fame, clout. Awesome, oh yes! It's not all about the clout and fame, by the way. What was I gonna say, brother? What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I deleted Instagram, dude. I used to go on Instagram a lot. I used to go on Instagram. How long this been? We've been recording for almost 20 minutes. Let's keep going for another 10. That's pretty good. Or not. It's okay. It's whatever, man. I'm gonna heal with shimmy, dude. Right? But yeah, what was I gonna say, dude? What was I gonna fucking say? I don't know, dude. But yeah, I used to go on Instagram and I used to refresh that fucking shit all the time. I used to refresh the feed every like fucking 5 minutes, dude. I remember I was sitting down doing an English assignment, I had to write some essay, I don't know, dude. And I was just kept pulling on my phone, going to Instagram and just refreshing. Nothing was there. Nothing's there. Like Andrew Huberman, he said something pretty profound. He said, hopefully I'm in focus, by the way. Please, I'm in focus. Please, hope I am. I'm using manual. By the way, I bought this camera 2-3 weeks ago. I'm still getting used to it. If the quality's dog shit, I'm sorry, man. That's on me. I mean, no one would know because they're definitely not watching up to this point. Or maybe, if they left it on in the background asleep, maybe. Or if if their dog fucking like pressed and like was playing the video. Dude, I keep getting off track, man. Okay. But yeah, so I used to go on Instagram, refresh the feed, and do all that shit. And then I was just, dude, I think I watched a YouTube video. It's by Alex, no, it's not by Alex Homers, it's by the other guy, Alex Gutentag or whatever. His channel, I don't know. But he was like, dude, he dropped the video on like the second day of the new year of 2025. He like dropped it on the New Year's Day, and he was like, New Year 2025, watch this to get ahead. It was some bullshit, some self-improvement, like, well, you gotta watch this video or else, I don't know. It's like, if you're 21.8 years old, watch this video now and you're gonna get rich in fucking 6 seconds. Like, you know, it's like those types of videos. It's those types of videos. It was sort of like that. If you're 19 years old and you got a 3-inch dick, watch this video and all the girls are gonna love you. You know, it's like, I don't know, dude. It's like, dude, settle down, bro. I don't know how you know that information, but let's just keep it. Let's not do that, man. Dude, I keep getting sidetracked. You know, I keep getting sidetracked. You know what I'm saying, dude? Anyway, it's all good, G. But yeah, so I just had this realization, like, I'm on Instagram, I'm looking at people's food pics, I'm looking at people at the beach, I'm looking at my friends out doing, like, what the fuck even is this? It's like, this is a platform where we all get to be like, oh, that's a good photo. Then we drop a like, we drop a like, drop a comment, like, oh my god, you look so beautiful. Oh, if I was a boy, I would wanna suck that. Illuminati confirmed, right? So it's like, it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just it's just, I don't care. I don't care that you're reading a book at the beach and you have a pina colada next to you and you're in Hawaii. I don't give a shit. Okay, I've got other things to, and that's kind of hypocritical, because then you could say the same thing with Nathan. Why do we care about your opinion? Why are you recording to a camera for 23 minutes and 48 seconds, right? It's also a good point. Yeah, so, but it's like, but it's different though, because I'm doing this as a podcast. I'm doing this to relieve some, I'm doing this to help, hopefully someone watches this and they can laugh at least, or smile, or be sad. Actually, not be sad, because that's bad. Hopefully someone can watch this and be like, that was fucking good. Maybe not that, but, you know, I feel like this is more, the purpose is different. The purpose on posting on Instagram is to make yourself feel like a celebrity and be like, oh my god, look at me, I'm so fucking cool. When you post on Instagram, posting on your story, oh yeah, I'm at this restaurant and I'm with my friends and look, oh my god, and I'm doing shisha, yeah, bro, let's get this shit, man. Oh yeah, me and my girls we're in the city, we're doing clubbing, we're going to the beach, man. I'm gonna post a photo on the wharf, on Sydney Wharf. We're on the wharf and we're going downtown, Los Angeles, dude. Dude, I don't give a shit, okay? I want you to know that. I don't care, right? But it's because, okay, we know I don't care. It's also, because it's like why do we need to know this information? Why do we need to know that you're at the beach and you're reading a book and you're drinking some orange juice and you're about to get fish and chips. Why do we need to actually know that? Right? We don't. We simply don't. And you're posting, and it's like, dude, tell what I hate the most, dude. It's the ratio, right? You know, on Instagram, how it's like, oh yeah, I got like 400 followers, but I'm only following like 200 people. See how it's 2 to 1? Like for every 2 people that are following me, like I'm following 1. Like, can I get your number, please? Like, dude, I think, like, can I get your number? It's like, dude, no one gives a care about your ratio, mate. No one gives a care about your ratio. Oh, my ratio is 3 to 1, actually. Oh, well, my ratio is 4 to 1, right? And I'm getting 5 girls' DMs every day, right? Okay, right? It's like, dude, we don't care, my boy. We don't care about that. No one cares about that, bro. It pisses me off. It's like, dude, I don't know what else to say, man. It's pissing me off, man. What else can I say about it? It's just annoying. It's like, dude, there are like, it's just cringe. It's just cringe. Like, some people might say, oh, Nathan, this video is cringe. I don't think so. It's a man. It's an 18-year-old man in Australia, talking about life, talking about his experiences, talking about his perception, and sharing it with the world, right? Sharing it with the world, and hopefully people can listen to me and, like, that was, why did I say that? Hopefully people can watch this and have their own interpretation, right? I might change your perspective or two. I might get you to think about, we change the cogs a bit, brother. Change the cogs, cost of goods and services, right? I didn't fail economics, man. I still know some stuff, right? And then TikTok. Let's talk about TikTok, man. TikTok, dude. I remember I used to wake up on the weekend, watch TikTok for an hour, right? I used to wake up, grab my phone, watch TikTok for an hour. And then once I'd get out of bed, I would feel like shit. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, who would think that watching 5-second videos and getting cheap dopamine hits and watching things from Red Bull people jumping off buildings to cats to slime to food videos, who knew that getting all that information in such a short amount of time was bad? Who knew that? Did you know that? I don't think you didn't, man. Don't nod your head. You didn't. Okay, you did not know that, right? No one knew that. Okay, dude. What? You get the. Okay, no one. It's just bad for you, right? It's just bad. You're overstimulating yourself. Even with YouTube, I'm trying to watch less YouTube, right? Because people watch YouTube when they eat, when they sleep, when they're shitting, when they're walking. People watch YouTube in the church. People watch YouTube on Mars. There's probably aliens that watch YouTube, man. Who know? We can't definitively say that aliens aren't watching YouTube. Yeah, it could just be on incognito or something. We don't know for sure. Everyone's watching YouTube. I feel like watching YouTube. I feel like it lowers my creativity because I'm watching people already make content, which is what I want to do, but then it's sacking my creativity. That's why I'm sitting down and I'm talking to a camera, right? This isn't creative. This isn't creative at all. Yeah. Alright, let's talk about one more thing and then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna end it and then you're gonna go home. You're probably already home. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. What can I talk about? Oh, I'm probably gonna get bit by mosquitoes, bro. I just saw a mosquito fly on me and I'm probably gonna get bit a lot. We can talk about that. Mosquitoes love me, dude. They fucking love me. Dude, mosquitoes, they tell the whole suburb. They send a Facebook post out, like, watch out for this guy. He's got the best taste in blood in Australia, right? And then they all could just come, they all book flights, they all book accommodation, and they come to me and they want to suck my blood, right? They want to suck my blood. These mosquitoes, these bloody mosquitoes, eh? In summary, the world is changing and we have to adapt, right? If you're doom scrolling 2-3 hours a day, it's not necessarily your fault. Instagram, TikTok, these short form media companies, these social media companies they spend billions of dollars to make their apps. What was I gonna say? I fucking forgot. To make their apps really addicting. There we go. That's the word. That's the word, buddy. To make them really addicting, right? So it's not your fault. And again, it's just gonna get harder. It's just gonna get harder, man. All these apps and platforms, they're all free, right? They're all free, but the currency is your time. That's the currency. They're all free, right? But the cost is your time. You are paying your attention. You're not paying money. You're not paying yen. You're not paying pesos. You're not paying currency. You're paying your time, which is more important. Bing da da bing da boom. This is nothing new. I'm just kind of repeating what other people have said. But yeah, to end it all off, delete social media. Go outside, sit outside, go for a walk. When was the last time you went for a walk, my boy? It's probably been a while. Go for a walk, man. It's nice out here. It's nice. It really. I'm not joking, bro. You can ask, dude. Ask the birds, dude. They're out here all the day. You don't see no birds sitting indoors, bro. You don't see no magpies like buying a fucking property. You don't see no birds. Renting an apartment or whatever. You don't see that, because they love it out here, man. They love it out here. Okay, delete social media. Stop chasing validation. Try and find meaning and purpose in your life. For me, it's music, YouTube videos. Yeah, this is really fun. I love doing this stuff. I want to keep doing this stuff. Hopefully build. But again, dude, if I can just change the life, if I can just make someone think about things a little bit different, just one person, I can sit down, I can be like, that was good, I'm happy, I'm content. Alright, I'm actually gonna end this. Delete social media. Don't chase validation. Don't go clubbing. Don't vape. Don't drink alcohol. Okay. What else, man? And just work towards something. Work towards a goal. Go gym. Go to the gym. I'll be going with my friend. I'm really happy. I'm really grateful for that friend. We've been going to the gym. I've been improving my physique. It's really good. Routine's really good. Wake up, go gym. Come back, go for a walk later. After you eat lunch, go for a walk. These small things is what's going to keep us sane. And also, I feel like having people, right? Having I've been hanging out with 2 guys. Just 2. And interacting with them and talking with them, it's important. The world is changing. We need people there that we can talk to, that we can talk to. We need people we can talk to, right? But yeah, that's about it. Okay, I'm actually gonna end this. Dude, this is 37 minutes long. It's been your boy Nathan. Thank you for watching this, even if you watched 30 seconds, but I don't know why I'm saying that as if you watched the whole video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, or at least laughed, or at least smiled, or at least like done one of these. Thank you for watching. It's been your boy Nathan. Be yourself. That's probably the best piece of advice. To be yourself. We out. Bow.